earn my stripes sometime, you know?
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a win against the Spurs. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but, guys, by what an emphatic for Jamal Crawford. And then for Phoenix, Lenz checked in for Chandler. Knight comes in for Warren. And Freak subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Setting the floor for the Suns. Freak, he's in at point guard. John Lewis out there with Len. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Booker in at the 3 slot.
If you look at Chris Paul, you're looking at a guy who really is the standard bearer of point guards. I mean, he can pass, he can score, he plays great defense. He also competes. But what makes him the floor general that all others are measured against, really the instincts and leadership.
Clippers trail by 8. Outside, Green. Back to Paul. It's deflected.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Inside. Griffin passes to Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And that one's good. Freak.
You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
He kicks to Jordan. The shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Green in the post. Lures there. Clock at 6. From the baseline. And that one's good. And it's 6 points for Jeff Green. Phoenix leading by 10. Freak with it. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
Len, good.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Green dishes to Paul. Softly drops in the floater. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one. Let's see how the Suns have performed over the last few weeks. First in field goal percentage, fourth in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Outside, Pierce. Dishes to Griffin. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. Over to the wing. And a wide-open look for Freak. Another three for Phoenix.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Pass to Teletovic. It's Knight with the drive. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Freak. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 14. Paul with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Picked by Griffin. The tray. That's good from Paul on the assist from Redick. Paul's got it back down to single digits for the Clippers. Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. Lenka kicks to Freak. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. That drops. And the Suns lead by 12.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Paul passes to Aldridge. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's going to be on Freak. The Clippers shooting their first free throws with this. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Redick against Knight. Just his first attempt. Here's Freak. The three-pointer no good. From deep. No good on that last second attempt there. As we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Suns lead by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And a word from Chris Paul, who has a little something to say about the success of a very special and influential teammate, Blake Griffin. Of course, we know that Blake would say the exact same thing about Chris Paul. You know, Chris, a different look for the Clippers. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Pierce. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Chris Paul subbed in for Rivers. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Freak in at point guard. E.J. Tucker is out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Len, and it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He ended with 14 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay on a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it's Paul penetrating. Excellent D there from Freak.
You know, one of the things I think we forget about with Chris Paul is just how clutch he is as a player. I mean, hitting the go-ahead shot in Game 7 against the Spurs last postseason was a big reminder to everyone that this guy is clutch.
Goodwin with it. He's picked up by Paul. It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Here's Goodwin. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And talking about Paul and his ability to come up in the clutch, that Game 7 shot when he was playing injured against San Antonio, the defending champions, turned out to be the game-winning points. Remarkable play, remarkable series for him.
It was. You know, you could see him hobbling around out there and would have to miss games in that Rockets series, the first two, if I recall. But that series is what Paul is really all about, Kevin. He is a competitor, first and foremost.
Los Angeles timeout call.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too
He's been on over the past few weeks.
Get into them on the perimeter.
About 22 points
Posts.
per
Rotate.
rebound and 6 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Paul kicks to Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And guys, Jeff Green, by every measure of athleticism and skill, should have become one of the game's better small forwards, but inconsistency has plagued him throughout his career.
And Kevin, I always go back to something my college coach told me. The mental to the physical is 4-to-1 in this game. And so through those 7 full seasons, he's teased everyone with that talent. And then it does suddenly disappear. And there's no other way to describe it other than the fact that it is mental. He hasn't been able to sustain it in terms of the consistency, and that's why he hasn't fulfilled his potential.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Here's Aldridge. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You know, with Jeff Green, the one thing you can say about him is he's been durable, especially since he'd had the unforeseen heart issue in 2011 for which he needed season-ending surgery. Since then, over the past 3 full seasons, he's played in 81, 82, and 78 games.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Freak. He started close.
And talking about Jeff Green, I'm rooting for him. I mean, I'm rooting for him to finally put it all together, to gain and maintain the confidence, and really to fulfill the vast potential we all know that he had.
Some nice numbers in this one for Freak. He's got 13 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
No good.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Redick, and it's blocked. One-on-one fast break. Here's Freak. Hits it from 3-point range. Freak's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Green dishes to Griffin. Paul outside, beyond the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 16 points for Chris Paul. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Len with a screen on Paul. There's Freak. Loses the defender with the screen. And drills the jumper. Freak's got it all tied up now for the Suns. Paul kicks to Griffin. The three. And another three from Paul. Paul's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. Here's Freak. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. And the
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one. It's a big group substitution here for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Griffin. Pierce comes in for Green. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Rivers in for Paul. We've got Jordan. Cole Aldrich is out there with Pierce. And it's Rivers, and it's Redick in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Freak. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3 ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
He's off on the second. Los Angeles leading by 11. Redick with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Here's Rivers. No good on the triple.
Move it. Move it.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Freak kicks to Len. Stolen by Pierce. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Freak is second. Third is Chris Paul.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
Jordan, the screen, kicks to Redick. Connects from 3-point range. Redick's got 5 points so far.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the 3-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Freak. Second in 3-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to your point, I mean, a lot of his effectiveness has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for the Suns. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Los Angeles leading by 13. Rivers kicks to Redick. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Aldridge. Rebound by the Suns.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Assisted.
Here's Rivers. He's got 10. Pass to Aldridge. He feeds it to Rivers. Phoenix grabs the miss. Tucker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Watching P.J. Tucker, he does all the little things for you, plus some big ones as well. Ever since he came into the league, Clark, he's been a tremendous glue guy.
Yeah, he's a Velcro guy. You don't want him handling the ball a bunch or launching a lot of threes, but he's physically imposing, and he gives you what he's got. You know the effort is always going to be there with him.
Information for us, Doris.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. The coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 30. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Freak. The 11-footer. Here's Chandler. And the layup is good. Chandler's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And they double up Jordan. And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. DeAndre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though.
And they double up Jordan. The dish to Crawford. And the shot is good. Crawford's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Rivers. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Knight's got 8.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Passes it to Crawford. Here's Rivers. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got 11 rebounds in the game. And no good trying to get that one. Well, through 3 quarters of play. Down double digits. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. So for the Clippers, Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Jordan. Redick comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Austin Rivers in for Jamal Crawford. And a change for the Suns. Freak's checked in, setting the floor for the Suns. Freak, he's in at the point. Chandler out there with John Lewis. Then there's Warren, and it's Booker in at the 2 guard. Here's Freak. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Freak's got 27 points. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Paul passes to Griffin. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 8th assist here tonight. Now here's Freak. Guarded closely. Booker dishes to Freak. Takes a 3. Shot clock at 5. Chandler, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
Paul with the ball. Out defended by Freak. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter, and they double up Paul. Aldridge kicks to Paul. Here's Redick. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Los Angeles.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Pierce is checked in for Griffin. And it's Green in for Paul. And the Suns here with a different look. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for John Lewis. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Goodwin subbed in for Booker. Rivers can't get it to go. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Rivers. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First free throw is good.
Right, come on, let's go. Keep it going, keep it going.
And both free throws good from Freak. And here are the Clippers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And here's Rivers. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Chris, your intensity set the tone from the outset. It seemed like you were the real spark out there. What was your focus?
Just trying to be aggressive. You know, my teammates going to follow me not only on the offensive end, but on the defensive end. So hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
You're not a bad guy to follow, Chris. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
You know what? He's a total package as a floor general. It may not be an official ranking for the best leaders in the league, but if there was, CP3 would be right at the top of the list.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Yo, Freak, what's up, baby? What's up? We see you.
Yo. What up?
Basquiat, let's go. Got that art for y'all, that real spit. They call me Basquiat. The Harlem's ain't my pockets full of fat knots, making all the ladies drop. Paint me street corners green, my bank notes the color bill scene. Half man, half amazing. Call me Simi out the demigod. Halo crown with the dollar sign, got a pulpit. A ghetto saint with grand designs, call me focus. Before the Basquiats, the streets is hopeless. I'm that Harlem's ain't painting pictures, making new kind of skill, banking up to 12 figures. They call me Basquiat, pockets full of fat knots, dust till dawn. Your boy makes the street pop, got it on lock, body don't stop, make it hot. Love it when the bunnies bounce when they on top. Basquiat, I got 107 C's, making waves to the world knows me. Basquiat, my pocket go deep, I dive in the heights, get up and increase. I'm all about my money, no time for playing games when the game ain't funny.
Okay, yo, he's nice. What's his name?
Hey, he goes by the name Basquiat, yo. Basquiat puts game down on them bars, yo, I'm telling you. Hey, we record a nice mixtape. Hey, do a nice video, get some honeys up in there dancing. Hey, we could build a franchise around this, yo. Hey, I want us to do a deal, Freak.
What you mean by us, Vic?
I mean us, as in you and me and you, putting some serious Skrilla behind this and... Put me on, man. I'm Basquiat.
What?
You heard me? I'm Basquiat. That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, 100.
Okay, you nice with it. What? Yeah. Wow, okay.
Thanks, man.
Basquiat.
Yo, we don't need no major label to make this happen, man. And in the end, we reap all the benefits. Think about it.
I know what you're thinking. I noticed we passed Colonel Young Park, too.
Yo, Coach Judy was the best. I remember when she took us from park to park so we could play ball. She taught us how to be comfortable in places other than the courts and the projects.
Word. Yo, Coach Judy would have us shoot hundreds of jumpers all over the court with both hands.
Hey, you caught on to the ambidextrous thing real fast, though.
Right. Now, but you were a beast with the hops. You were like 13, 5'6", and could reverse dunk with 2 hands. Right. Come on, man. Whoa! Yeah, used to bug all the older dudes out on the court.
Yup. Oh, good times, man. Good times.
What's wrong, Vic? What's wrong?
It's nothing, man. It's silly, really.
Come on, Vic. Fess up.
I'm thinking about how fortunate you are. You know, how blessed you are. You know, you grew up with a mom and a dad. Both parents. Your family treated me like family when my dad died in Greenhaven in his 9th year on his 40-year bid. You remember that?
Yeah.
And I turn around, my mom's died from that flu. That sick parting gift my dad left my mom's.
Oh, I feel you, Vic. But it's all right, man. You know, your moms and pops were good people. You know, may they rest in power.
So you gonna patronize me now? You gonna pity the little boy whose worthless, low-budget parents died from AIDS? Is that what you gonna do? Yo, don't pity me, all right? And don't play me neither. As a matter of fact, go play the lottery, because, hey, you never know. Your chances might be better.
Vic. What are you doing right now?
You got everything, don't you, Freak? What do I have? Nothing. And I got nothing. You won't even, your cheap butt won't even front me the Skrilla I need to back a Basquiat mixtape, yo. And on top of that, I get banned from traveling with the team. I get banned from the locker rooms. I get banned from the arena. What? Would you let them do this to your best friend, man? What kind of friend are you?
Vic, you being serious right now? You're serious? Yo, you sound like you on some Welch's sour grape right now, man. You jelly?
I ain't jealous of you, freak.
You sure, man? Because this, well, I don't know what you call this little tirade. It spreads like some Welch's grape jelly. Are you jealous?
Like I said, I ain't jealous of you, freak. As a matter of fact, I think you are jealous of me. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think you jealous of the way that I'm laying it down with these hotties on Instagram while you stuck at home with your one blazing beauty. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't get heated because you went behind my back to get at Yvette, and she turned you down, B. Oh, well, what's wrong, Basquiat's? Yeah, that's right. Look at you. Out there drowning in the middle of a whack lake without a lifesaver.
Brother, real talk. You know how I get. All right, I was feeling a little friendly. I got a little loose with it, you know. I was just up and out. You know me, man.
Save that riff for Heathcliff. Yvette told me all about it. I kept it on the low. See if he ever was gonna mention it. You did it. You broke the code, B. One never steps to his boy's boo, even after they break up. But you broke the code. And you know you did. But you know what? It's still all love here. But it's you who chooses this life in these streets. You know, you want to get on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Tinder, trying to chase these thirsty tens. Yeah, use my name as a coupon. Reel them all in. Hey, sweet thing. Hey, sweetie pie. Hey, shawty, you know I'm a FOF, a friend of freak. And then when they husbands and boyfriends start coming after you and you want to play the macho man role, start throwing hands, scrapping and fighting, who's the one that has to bail you out of jail? Huh? Who's the one that has to pay these lawyers in six-figure settlements, huh? Me! Not you. Oh, no, not you, Vic. And then when you want to throw these lavish parties without consulting me, who's the one stuck with the bill, Vic, huh? Me! Not you! But me. I have hit you off in the past 10 months with $250,000, Vic. $250,000. That's a lot of money. I don't mind you eating, but when you being a glutton, and a glutton off my plate and my food, love is love. But I'm keeping it 10 times 10 with you right now, Vic. 100. As usual, 100.
You right. Right, freak. You've been carrying me for a long time. I've been a burden and a hindrance to you. And I'm sorry. I thank you for your generosity of finance. I thank you for your generosity of friendship. I thank you for your generosity of spirit.
You know what? It's all good, my brother.
But you owe me.
Owe you?
Yeah, you owe me.
Yeah, how you figure
Big
that?
time.
Uh-huh. How? How?
Dirt Bike Don. Remember him? Dude who was robbing everybody in the towers?
Vic, I thought we was never, ever gonna talk about that.
Oh, you thought wrong, homie. I remember it like it was yesterday. Remember when we were on the stairwell in the building? Remember that? We had just brought our sheepskin coats from Delancey Street, our senior year of high school. You were the hottest prospect in the country. and Donnie's jealous butt, man, he had it out for you and me. But more so you, freak. More so you. Remember when he saw our brand new fresh sheepskin coats? Oh, dude lost his mind. He ran up on you and told you to run it. Man. Oh, man, he wanted your coat.
Yo, nah, Vic.
Oh, he wanted it so
Vic,
bad.
No, we were fighting, all right? We were fighting. Okay, then he reached in his coat, and when he pulled, we struggled, man. Yeah. And when he pulled back, he fell down steroid by himself and cracked his head in two.
Yo, man, hey, calm down. Yo, it's all good. It's all good, fam. I was there. Remember that? I was there. I saw the whole thing. It's like you said. Everything happened so fast, you know? You was working off of adrenaline and pure instinct. know you didn't try and do it. I know you didn't try and do it, man. Yeah. Anyway, I took care of all the loose ends when you ran down the flight of steps. Left me holding the bag. Yeah. So your secret is safe from me, Freak. Has been and always will be. Safe from that same morality clause that you threw in my face when I was banned from your NBA life. So, next time you want to talk about food, remember. When Dirtbike Donnie looked at you like food, who was it that saved the day? Me! It was me! Victor Van Leer, who cleaned your dirty plate for you. You're a clean freak. You clean it in the Board of Health. 'Cause of who? 'Cause of me. You got all this because of me. And don't you ever forget that. Oh, man. Hey, I just thought of something so funny. You gonna get a kick out of this. You gonna get a kick out of this. Yo, I need you to ask you for one more favor.
Yeah, that's hilarious, bruh. That's hilarious.
Hey, it might be the last favor I ever ask of you, but you gotta admit that's really fun.
Yeah, of course. Anything for FOF.
Oh, hey, says the NBA megastar, his voice dripping with the sarcasm. Hey, yo, peep this. Let me borrow this here ride, man. Hey, come on. It's not like you're gonna miss it. It's just gonna sit in your Tribeca garage next to your Aston Martin and your Lambo, and we both know they're collecting dust. Yo, how many whips you got anyway?
Man, come on.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even want to know. Yo, this ride is for sure an aphrodisiac for all the hottie hots. Man, we living the life, man. My main man, Frequency Vibrations. We for sure living the dream.
I need this back at the end of the season in the same condition. Repeat, same condition.
Same condition.
That I lent it to you. Pristine, Vic.
I know what that word means. Hey, I won't let you down, man. I'm gonna treat this ride like one of my own hottie hots.
No.
No?
No, you not. Not in this car, you not. No.
All right, man. I won't let you down, okay? I will change my ways, I promise. Yo, you hungry? I'm hungry, man. Let's go get something to eat. Let's get some grub. Huh? What do you say?
Wow.
Freak, I didn't expect you to be here.
Coach let practice out early.
You okay? What's going on?
Same old, same old.
Wow, your shoulders are really tight. Are they stressing you out again?
Yeah.
Well, you know you always got me, right? I'm always gonna be here. Baby, I'm your ride or die. And as quiet as it's kept, you and I are the real Team Freak.
Of course. Word of my mom's. I never had this feeling with any other woman in my life. And she gave me a different feeling, which was something I fell in love with. I never asked her to be my girlfriend. It just became that. You could tell when we started falling, like, I get a text message and she's, who's that? And it's just like, oh, so we worried now. Oh, so no more of that? All right, you know what I mean? So that's how I came to agreement.
What's different about Yvette?
Well, when you could teach me something or give me knowledge about anything, I'm already attracted to you as a person. I love learning, and she was very intellectual, and she's a very strong woman. And in this life, I need a strong woman.
Ricky Rose, T-Pain.